Chris is asking a question about my starting points for a compressor. So he asks, what are your starting points for a compressor? Do you start with the plugin defaults, or do you have a preferred starting point and then tweak ratio, attack, release from there? Both. A lot of times, actually, I'm on a new system now. I bought a new computer, so all of my presets are gone. But generally, I don't even think about it. Like I just throw the compressor on the track. If it's loaded with a preset and it's, if there's too much compression, I'll just adjust the threshold so there's less compression. And like I've mentioned in a lot of my tutorials, just like in the masterclass you saw, I don't pay attention too much as far as attack and release. I just adjust them to where I feel that particular compressor sounds best, because all compressors have their own character, and I just adjust the ratio. Now, generally I prefer a lower ratio, but it depends on the compressor. Like for example, with the SSL bus compressor, like here, let me see if I could show you, it's on my master fader. Yeah, this guy right here, I generally always go for a 2-to-1 ratio, a slower attack, and auto release. So these settings almost never change. The only thing that changes on this compressor from mix to mix for me is the threshold, and I'm always going, for me personally, for 2 dB of compression. So that hopefully highlights how simple my approach really is. You can get really technical with compression, but it's just a tool, man. I use it for color and for level control, and I try not to overthink it because, again, they all have their own unique character. Hopefully that answers your question. Now, if you're looking to improve the sound of your mixes, it's critical to have a firm grasp on solid EQ and compression techniques. And this is why I'm offering you direct access right now for absolutely free to my crisp and clear heavy mix formula. The heavy mix formula is comprised of 3 main components: an EQ and compression cheat sheet that contains all of my starting points when it's time to mix a heavy production. Within the cheat sheet, there are clickable links to private mixing tutorials for all of the main instruments within a heavy production. And finally, there's a clickable link below each of the individual tutorials so you could download the exact same multi-tracks that I'm using so you can mix along with me. Again, the crisp and clear heavy mix formula is absolutely free, and there's a link below that you can click and you can have direct access right now. And until next time, happy mixing.